Hey friends, it's Becca with Beautiful Mess Plans. Today I am going to set up the last 2 days in January, and I will go ahead and show you a February. I already set up February, but I will show you how I'm doing it. I do tend to like to set up a new month if it's like halfway through the week. So like February starts on a Wednesday. I like to do that on my own just so I can kind of figure out what I want to do for the month, since for the most part, it is pretty much the same, but I do always kind of change my headers and kind of change how I do things. So, or my dates, I guess. So I already did that, but I'll go ahead and show you, and then you'll get to see me set it up next week for February. So anyway, let's go ahead and jump in. I can't even begin to tell you how excited I am to get back into Stalogy. Like, this is not a bad notebook. I do really love my Archer and Olive as my reading journal. I just don't like it for my everyday. And I am so excited to be back into Stalogy. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11. Like, I can't even begin to explain. And I think one of the keys difference this time versus the last time I tried to use it was that I didn't use my weeklies. I didn't do it like I'm doing it now, where I do set up my weeklies and then I do my dailies. I tried to have a different insert of weeklies, and then I had my Stalogy for my dailies, and then I had another notebook in there for like commonplace stuff, and I think it was just too much, and that's why the Stalogy just felt too big in my TN. It just bulked it up a bunch, and that's why I didn't like it. So I'm not doing that this time, and I just don't feel like I need all that, and I like how I do it now with my weeklies and dailies all together. So I think that actually is going to work just fine. I use Stalogy, or I was using Stalogy for my personal journal, and it is like real bulky. So I had tested it out by putting it in to my TN with just like my 12-month planner, and it wasn't bad at all. I did not hate it. So I think it's gonna work, and I'm really excited. My plan is I got the Aurastelle, and the reason why I decided against actually using the Aurastelle, I just got the dot grid, it's an actual grid. Companion planner is because all the pages are perforated, and I did not realize that because I did not read closely enough. I did not realize that all of them were perforated, and I was so afraid, as much as I use it, that I was just going to like rip all the pages out. So I'm going to find another use for it. I actually was thinking, I don't think I'm going to be able to get the entire year into my Stalogy. I think I'll have maybe November and December, or just December. I'm not sure. So that being smaller may be perfect for the end of the year. So I think I might do that, but I don't think I want to use it for more than that. So that's why I decided to go ahead and switch. I will, if I don't use it for the end of the year, I will find a use for it because it's a notebook, So that's why I did decide that I wanted to go ahead and just get another Stalogy and use Stalogy instead. So I hope that made sense. So for the first part of this week, all that we have is my daughter has mallets in the morning on Tuesday before school. And I'm setting this up like normal just because if I don't do this, I will be a little bit lost. And I know it's only for 2 days, but I can kind of write stuff down here, and then I will transfer whatever I don't accomplish on Monday and Tuesday. I'll just transfer that over into February. It just works better for my brain, I feel like. So that is the plan. There we go. Because it seems a little bit repetitive to do it like this, but I don't mind it. I think it'll be just fine. I've been trying to really like use up as much as I can of this kit. I'll use some more for another memory spread. Probably, I think I'm going to do a video, not this coming Thursday, but the following Thursday. I think my video is going to be a memory plan with me in my like picture memory planner. So if you're interested in that, and I think I might use some more of this kit. I'm trying to like empty it out, like use all of it up. We'll see how well I achieve it. I'm also using this up in my personal journal too. So because I don't want to waste it. So I'm just trying to find uses for it. I don't know that I have any big pieces left. I'm not going to do the rest of the calendar the rest of the calendar in here because I just don't feel like I need it for February. It's actually a pretty quiet week. So I just need the Monday and Tuesday. So we'll put this guy in right down here. And yeah, I'm just trying to use up. I'm trying to do better. My goal this year is to actually use past Cocoa Daisy kits in my journal spreads, which I know journal spreads you guys don't see, but maybe I'll show them occasionally depending. Because those I use for like personal thoughts, personal feelings, that kind of thing. So I think that's all I'm going to do here. I just don't want to do anything too fancy, and I can save the rest of this for other things. So I only have 2 days I have to do. I thought about switching early, but I was like, nah, just finish out. There's 2 days left. 2 days left in this journal. And it's funny how just the right paper, the right journal just kind of makes you excited when you're kind of feeling meh about planning. And I know I'm not the only one. Some of you guys have expressed trying to figure stuff, you know, what works for you out. And I've seen plenty of other videos of people in kind of the same boat where they're at the end of January getting ready to set up February and they're changing stuff up already because you're just trying to figure out what you like, what works. And sometimes you're like, yeah, this is definitely it. And then you actually go to start using it and you're like, nope, this is definitely not it. Which is a little bit frustrating to be there where it's like you thought it was going to work and then it definitely did not work. But you know, you never know unless you try, right? So I am glad that I have this for reading journal. I really do enjoy this for my reading journal. It's working really, really, really well for me. But I miss the crinkle, you know? I have 30th and 31st, which is kind of crazy. Okay, so maybe what we should do is go ahead and kind of prep these pages the rest of the way. I don't know the weather is going to be for Monday and Tuesday, but I do know that I have workouts both days, so I have a workout there. And then, how have I done this? Oh, I just kind of shifted it over, I think. That should be plenty of room. And I got a glance to see. I don't even know what I'm doing for the week. Still in my Moms into Fitness program. I'm doing a program called Balanced through Moms into Fitness. I am really enjoying it a lot, actually. Let's see, hit. And last week I had glutes and legs to finish off the week, and I was like, holy cow, I was so sore. It was a really good workout and I was really proud of myself, especially considering my legs are not the best. They don't always hold up particularly well. Since knee surgery and all that, my legs just wear out. And I was really proud of myself for sticking with it and getting past like mind over matter and yeah. But I'm enjoying the program a lot. I really, really, if you're looking for a good program, and you don't have to be a mom to do this, it's Moms into Fitness. It's an app. I subscribe to it. I think she has like downloads and you can like just buy like individual programs. I don't know for certain. Because I just have a subscription to to the app, but I really, really enjoy her workouts a lot. She's funny, and she does a good job explaining what you're supposed to be working. I hate doing a workout and then they're like, do this. And you're like, but what am I supposed to be feeling this? You know, like I don't like that at all. But she does a good job of kind of talking about everything you're supposed to be feeling, where you're working, all of that. So I enjoy her stuff a lot. All right, let's put that there. These days are supposed to be fairly quiet, so I'm not overly worried about space. So that's why I'm going to go ahead and kind of decorate a little bit, because Monday and Tuesday this week is not much of anything. In fact, the whole week, I mentioned this before, the whole week is pretty quiet. I think the only things really is my daughter has mallets 2 days, and I'm taking my youngest to animal tales, and I think that's it for the week. Like, it's super duper quiet, so which is kind of nice because last week was so busy, but it's kind of nice to have a little bit of quiet to kind of get into February before February gets crazy, because I swear they don't go to school at all in February. I don't know what the deal is with February. February and October are basically the same, where it feels like they're never in school. They have parent-teacher conferences. There's a lot of just teacher meetings and stuff like that. So it's just a busy, like, out-of-school month. And February, the other risk of February is we live in the Midwest, so we get a lot of weather in general, but we get a lot of weather too, and especially in February, where we'll have a lot more snow days. So that's another thing that we kind of have to contend with this month. So you never know. We've had Februarys where we've not had a single snow day. We had a snow day recently, and it did not need to be a snow day. It was a very silly day for them to have off. But that's okay. They built in enough days that the kids, since my daughter has been in school, which she's in 4th grade now, we have never ever had to make up days. So, and we've had some years that we've had a lot of days off, but they built in quite a few. So, okay, let's see. Let's glance at the quote page real quick and see if there's anything that we want to put anywhere. Maybe this one. Right here. All right. And I will set up more of this later because I don't even know what I need to accomplish, but I'm going to keep it just real simple, just Monday and Tuesday this week, but I will show you what the rest of this week is going to look like. So I'm going to be switching over, let's kind of get some stuff out of the way. I'm going to be switching over to this leather, which is a Still Planner Perfect leather, and it's real dirty. I think it's called Jacqueline. Don't quote me on that. But I think it's really pretty despite the fact that it's dirty, but it's fine. But I'm going to be switching over to this. So I got a Stalogy. This sticker is from the Primrose Corner. It's like a vinyl sticker. I don't know if she still has them. It says, be kind to yourself. I don't know if she still has them in her shop, but I thought that was a good one to put on. So there we go. So I put this on real crooked and it drives me crazy, but I'm trying to just ignore it. So I kept it real simple for my February title page. And then we have my calendar set up and still trying to come around to the birds. Turns out a lot of you feel the same way that I do. Some of you do like it and don't like next month's theme. I love next month's theme. So it all goes to show that, you know, everybody's taste is different, which is totally fine. But I'm trying to still love the birds. I'm trying to come around to them. And I don't hate it. I mean, I kind of hate how crooked that is, but I don't hate it. And then this month, I think I'm just going to, I used a little bit of watercolor. I used a stamp. I think these are from Felicity Jane. However, I don't believe you can find them anymore because Felicity Jane closed, I think. And then I just used the dates. So keeping it real simple. But I'm so excited to get it. Listen, crinkly paper. I'm so excited. I know, I'm kind of a nerd. It's the little things in life, right? So anyway, that is what February is going to look like. And the end of January and the beginning of February. So that's all I have. It was kind of a little bit of a mess, but that's okay. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.